Hi, everybody. Alberto Contreras here, Marketing Manager for Latino Tax Pro. We have another cafecito hour for you guys today. We have Sara from GruntWorx. Hey, Sara, how are you doing this morning?
Hi, I am good. How are you? Thanks for having me today.
Yeah, thanks for making the time to come on. Oh, sorry, I said morning. You're on the East Coast,
I'm on
correct?
the East Coast, yes. So it is afternoon here.
Yes.
But yeah, I know we're all everywhere right
Oh,
now.
yeah. I mean, all days feel the same. All
I
times feel the same
know.
now.
Yeah.
Cool. For everybody watching, let us know that you're watching, like, comment, and subscribe. And Sara, can you let people know who you are, what GruntWorx does, and what your role is with them?
Yeah, so I'm Sara Cavender, and I'm the sales manager at GruntWorx. And what GruntWorx is we're a tax automation technology. Definition would be scan and fill technology, but we really help tax preparers help with the organization of client source documents. We help with the data entry of federal forms, W-2s, 1098s, brokerage statements. So trying to help take the client source documents that clients bring in, get them organized for you, and get them into the actual return. And we work with most of the major tax software packages. So helping with that small piece, automating that tax preparation part. So you don't have to do it. We're here for that.
You said you work with most tax software ones, right? So I know probably with Drake, right?
Yes.
What are some other ones that that you integrate with?
Well, with all of our products and services, they are fully integrated with Drake tax software, with Lacert tax software, with ProSystem FX, with CCH Access, with UltraTax. So those are the big ones that we're fully integrated with. With that being said, we have two products, our organized product and our trades product, and it works with any tax software on the market. So, you can still use us with any tax software, those products.
Nice, perfect. I'm assuming that a lot of tax pros probably use this software. Are there any trends or patterns that you've seen your customers kind of gone through, right? Are they working more remote? Are they embracing automation more? What's something you've seen?
I know, yeah. I mean, definitely, we have a lot of our customers who are working remote right now, and trying to figure out what their new normal is. And we have seen where a lot of people and customers that I've spoken with, and I'm sure you guys have as well, is, where the focus always between January and April is get those tax returns done, to hit the deadline. And we've had so much go on with this completely unprecedented event that we have with the pandemic that people are having to work remotely, that they've had to shift their focus to help their clients with, the CARES Act, the, Paycheck Protection Program, where they haven't been able to fully put all of their focus and time on their returns. And they're just now getting to that. And because they really had to shift that focus. And with the extended deadline, they can do that, but trying to figure out what the year is going to be like and integrating, we've seen where we usually see a dip right now that people are still using us, because with GruntWorx, we can be anywhere. You can use us remotely. You submit everything through a portal, client source documents electronically, and we help with that organization and the data entry, and you can do that from anywhere. So we've seen where we've kind of been able to help our customers during this time as well when they are working remotely.
So is that why it's called GruntWorx, because it helps take the grunt work out of tax preparation?
Yeah, exactly. We're trying to help with that little piece, like I said, tax preparation, which can just be so time consuming to help take that grunt work. So, your time can be spent in other areas, consulting customers, answering their questions, helping with their other needs while we're doing the grunt work.
Yeah. So. While you're doing the grunt work, that's so smart. Yeah, because even though You know, if it's just one tax return, copy and pasting data over, you know, is a little time consuming. But then you have some customers that have, or some tax preparers that do thousands of them,
Yes.
and that multiplies.
Exactly. And even, you look at some of the forms, like a W-2G, it has so many different fields in it. So
Hmm.
that is time consuming just getting that data entered, or brokerage statements. You have a
Hmm.
client that's a day trader
Yeah,
and
yeah.
if you want all those line items, to think about the time spent doing that data entry, where you can send that off to be automated, really, let that process be automated by GruntWorx and spend time and focus on everything else that's going on right now.
Yeah. And when was, I think a few months ago, I had a client come in, and she had a box full of medical receipts. And that took forever. And now that
Yes,
plus her house and all that other stuff. I mean,
yes,
I spent so
exactly.
much time on that one client that when I billed her, I wanted to bill her more.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think a lot of people experience that.
Hmm.
You have those clients that bring in just a shoebox or a folder full of documents, and you're like, where do I begin? Like,
Yes.
where do I even start with this? And let's say you have, 30 more tax returns you still have to do.
Hmm.
So how do manage your time wisely and be efficient with that process, really? So.
Well, all right. Here's a quick question, Sarah. When should somebody seriously start considering automating some of their work? You know, is there like a certain amount of tax returns or clients that they might want to have?
Yeah, I mean that's a great question. I think you should really look at, and I've been talking to customers about this, what area of your business do you want to automate? And really take the time to focus on that. Set aside maybe some of your simpler returns, some of your more complex returns, and test it out to see how it's going to work for you. I mean, technology isn't magic
Hmm.
necessarily, but I always tell people, I mean, right now we're kind of in a unique situation where this is a good time to test out different products
Hmm.
because you have true returns to test it out on. Extension, where you're not
Hmm.
so overwhelmed by everything you have going on and deadlines to meet. You can really see how it's going to work and how it's going to work for you, how it's going to work for your firm with those products that you're wanting in that area you wanting to automate.
Hmm.
So
Cool. And another cool thing about GruntWorks is they're participating in our Cinco de Mayo raffle, right? Right, Sarah?
yes, yes, we are. We're super excited about doing that. We're going to be able to give away a scanner. Like I said, we're a scan and fill technology. So if you have a scanner in your office, or at your home
Hmm.
to scan in client source documents. So we're going to be able to do that. And we're super excited about being a part of that.
Perfect. Okay, let's go through the customer flow, I guess. So they get a scanner,
Mhm.
they input the W2G in the scanner, and then GruntWorks does what it needs to do.
So yeah, pretty much you got your client source documents, you scan it in, and you upload it through our portal. And we then extract the data off of those documents, W2, W2G,
Hmm.
and 98, and we send it back within 24 to 48 hours with the data that was extracted, and it will populate into the software. So import. Now, by no means are we the tax preparer, but we're assisting with
Hmm.
that data entry. And another piece is the organization, getting those documents organized so you
Yes.
have it all in one file, one PDF that you can,
Yeah.
keep and reference when needed.
For the records. I mean,
Yeah.
because us as tax pros, we're already scanning a bunch of documents in there. We have to, right? Due diligence.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then, I mean, especially if you have a lot of clients in front of you, you start scanning, and all of them have those weird names that we'll say we'll just change later, and then we forget.
Yeah. So this way it just gets it all into one document for that
Mhm.
client so you can go back when needed and reference that.
Perfect. Yeah, I know. Before we went live, you were talking about some of the new things that GruntWorks has in the pipeline that might come out this summer. Um,
Yep,
can you talk a
we've
little
been
bit
looking
about
at some
that?
new products, so keep checking back with us to help out. Still automating the process, still focusing in on the organization, data entry. But yeah, definitely we'll be coming to you guys Facebook Live a few times this year and webinars. So definitely check us out. We may have some new things to offer.
Perfect. I'm gonna show my screen real quick just to let people know how they could enter the raffle here. Because we are going to announce the winner tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it's on our website. There's a banner on the top. Enter now. And you fill out this form, and here are some of the prizes. Dell is giving away a website. Dell is giving away a computer. GetNetSet is giving away a website. Topaz is giving away a signature pad. And GruntWorx will be giving away a scanner to automate your work.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah,
and that'll
Latino.
be a desktop scanner, by the way, so you can set it on your desk, whether you're at home or whether you're in the office. So
Works wherever.
Yeah.
All right, let me get this out of here. Okay, Sarah, another question. So this tax season was completely different than other tax seasons. Do you think this is going to impact the future of the tax industry? Is it gonna pivot? Are more people, embracing technology?
Yeah, I mean, I think this year we'll see more and more people looking at technology where you've heard about it in the past, and ways to make it a little bit more seamless and where you can work from anywhere, because we are in a world of unknown right now, and moving into the next couple of months. So I think more and more people are going to be relying on technology and being more efficient, and how to work remotely and automate different processes for sure.
Yeah, yeah, and I know something that we've seen at our tax offices are a lot of business clients are coming up to us and asking for help on these PPP loans and the
Right.
EIDL.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so for everybody watching, there's still a lot of opportunity out there. It might not be tax preparation right away, but people are coming to you asking financial questions.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and I'm hearing that from a lot of my customers. That's where, like I said, their focus has been on and figuring out what to do with that and how to go about
Mhm.
that.
Yeah, yeah, because small business owners, that's not what they do, right? They don't do payroll, they don't do tax, they don't do accounting. That's our job to know that kind of stuff and to guide them in the right direction.
Right. Right.
So what do you tell your customers, Sarah, when they ask you like, hey, do you have any sort of PPP resources or just questions about that topic?
Yeah, I mean, really, with GruntWorx, we don't have a lot of things to
Hmm.
help with that necessarily, because we're focusing on 1040 tax return, automating that process. So, and that's where we've been able to. I spoke with a new customer the other week, and
Hmm.
going back to one of your earlier questions, they've heard about us, and their focus have really been on these questions that their clients have been asking them with the PPP and the CARES Act and what to
Hmm.
do, that they now have a stack of returns sitting on their desk that they haven't been able to complete. So let's go ahead and integrate with GruntWorx to get some help there, because and they've lost some temporary staff as well during this time. And that's where we've been able to kind of help with those conversations, but we don't get those questions asked directly to us
Yeah.
necessarily. Yeah.
Well, the cool thing about GruntWorks is you give the tax pros more time for them to research and figure out,
Yes.
all these other questions.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
Hmm. Cool. Yeah. With all that said, Sarah, what if somebody wants more information on GruntWorks? So what do you want them to do? To leave them something down in the comment section, or go to a website, or?
Yeah, you can really go to gruntworx.com. If you want to learn more about us, we offer webinars on a daily basis. They're free, and they're a great way to see the process in action, depending on what tax software you use, of course, since we work with different ones. So I would suggest going out to gruntworx.com. If you use Drake software, you can go out to drakesoftware.com and log in, and there's a GruntWorx page that has all the information. We have some quick tutorial videos out there, and it's just a great way to learn about us. Right here, looks like we have the website up right here. You can click right here for more information on the webinars.
Mm-hmm.
We do offer different webinars that are eligible for CPE throughout the year. But our
Nice.
daily webinars, they don't offer free CPA, but they're CPE, but they're great educational, able to at least touch on what GruntWorx does, who we are, and how we go about our processes.
Yeah, look at that. It seems like it works with a lot of softwares, Intuit,
Mhm.
CCH,
Yeah,
UltraTax, Drake.
yeah. So
Oh, so
this
so these some of these webinars offer for, free CPE.
yeah. So and we're getting more. We have one scheduled next week that we'll be getting free CP, and I think through the month of August we'll have one a month. So that's a great way if you're needing to get that. Sign up for one of those, and you can learn more about GruntWorx.
Yeah, perfect. Everybody needs a CPE. Yeah, and
Exactly.
then it's free. Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, anything you want to tell the people watching, Sarah?
I mean, really, if you have any questions, let us know. We want to be here to help in any way we can with automation and the tax preparation process. So, but thanks for letting me
Mhm.
chat with you guys for a little bit today.
Yeah, and thanks for coming. And for everybody watching again, make sure to join the raffle tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time. We're gonna announce the winner, so you have until we're gonna pull a list probably like around 3 o'clock tomorrow Pacific time p.m. So you have around a little more than a day to enter if you're watching right now. Cool. All right. Well, thanks for your time, Sarah, and thanks for everybody watching. We'll see you next time.
Thanks. Have a good one.